How about now? Can you hear me? For some reason, OBS likes to auto-mute me. Alright, cool. Thank you. Welcome back, Cam. So yeah, the problem has something to do with my graphics card. There's a DLL that's just broken in the driver, and I have tried reinstalling it so many times. It's okay. I honestly kind of think like at some point I need to invest in a streaming computer. Like I'll have a computer that plays the game and then passes that along to the streaming computer, because I think running everything on one machine is starting to do me. I have a 4070, which, you know, I honestly should not be having this problem, but... And then I have 128 gigs of RAM. But RAM isn't the issue. And I've done everything from changing my encoding settings to reinstalling my driver from scratch. But whatever. You guys aren't here to listen to me complain. You're here to watch the game. We gotta go find Beefy Bill. Run to the Northern Lumbridge cow pen. Lumbridge cow pen. You know, cow pen. It says not the one across the stream. Not the one across the bridge. Over here? I also kind of think it might be my CPU. The thing is, I've taken... Like, I have OBS using CPU encoding and TikTok using GPU encoding. So we shouldn't have everything on one thing, you know? So I'm very confused. Here, Beefy Bill. So it wants me to buy 10 red berries. And then it wants me to buy and a chef's hat. Okay. Cool. That. Milk the dairy cow next to him twice. Got the same issues, Aki. Ugh. Which one again? 4070. NVIDIA GT NVIDIA RTX 4070, and it's made by MSI. I'm hoping it's not an electrical problem. I have a 1,000-watt power supply. Should be way more than enough to power this entire machine. And also, Event Viewer in Windows doesn't say anything about a power issue. It keeps complaining about DLLs. Finish following the trail for the duck quest and talk to Breadstick. I don't know what trail it's talking about. Okay, let's set it as active. Duck quests. Active. Oh, no. South of Draenor Village. Draenor Village. Hello, Michael. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? Ducky. Yeah, if your brother has any advice, I appreciate it. South of Draenor Village. Down this way. I appreciate it, friend. Will do. Oh, there's the train. Oh, let me get the music back up. Sorry, TikTok. Spotify refusing to open. Oh, and then I was having sound problems when I restarted the computer. But I mean, that's just, you know, that always happens to it. There you go. Music's back. Still south? Am I following? Oh, there we go. Okay. So this was supposed to lead me to Lumbridge. Must have been a huge storm. Maybe they like flew? Where is it? Debris in Lumbridge Swamp. Okay, great. We're gonna have to... Oh, there it is. Yo, what's up, the deuce? Peanut butter. What about jelly? What do you got against jelly, huh? All right there, Duckling? Duckling looks a bit daunted by her new surroundings. Aw, don't worry, we'll find your family soon. Poor little duckling. Jelly, yep, there you go. You know, it's funny, I forget where I was, but I saw jelly. It was like ghost pepper jelly, and I was so curious. I'm like, I want to try it. Alrighty, Cam. Thank you for the alert. Appreciate you, my friend. The ironic thing was, I think at some point I was gonna like start winding the stream down. Then it just crashed on me. Hey, thank you for the follow, the deuce. Welcome, welcome. The thing that's like really gets me is we were having a conversation with somebody in chat, then everything blew up in my face. Breadsticks. The funny, you call it, the druids of this world all have names like this. If I'm in Draenor village, or not Draenor, Druid, see, god damn it, Taverley, there you go. If I'm in Taverley, I'll show you the druid names. Wow, there are a lot of ducks here. Perhaps that druid over there might know why. Hello, druid. Why are there ducks here? Hello there. Whack. Hello? The druid breaks out of his trance. Hey, peace and balance, fellow child of the plains. They call me Breadsticks, lover of life, enjoyer of nature, floating through life like a feather on a river. Nice to meet you. Wait, child of the plains? I see you're connected to the aura of the ducks. Who's your little friend? I'm helping this duckling to find her family. I could sense from your aura that you're a good egg. I know many things about ducks in this area. The tree is my favorite one to meditate under. No stress, no worries, no thoughts whatsoever. Can I assist you in your spiritual journey to find togetherness and fulfillment? Do you happen to know where this duckling's family is? There was a nest that appeared earlier from the tree. Sadly, before I could untangle my legs from a complicated stretch position, the nest was already floating away with a little egg in it. But maybe, perhaps, the tree may have the answers you seek. I don't know myself as I tried talking to it, hugging it, and meditating with it. However, it doesn't seem to respond to any of those. I'm beginning to think it might not like me. What are you up to at the moment? I'm just reading through this recipe scroll for a potion to speak to ducks, but I can't seem to figure out what it says. It's really bumming me out. Is it a cryptic recipe that takes sharpest wits and months of rigorous analysis to figure out? Of course not, friend. It turns out the ducks have really bad handwriting. I think they keep forgetting that the quill isn't meant to be attached to their backs. Cause of death, dying? What? What's the language? You like my impression? Thank you. My metaphysical connections are telling me it's linear beak script. My metaphysical connections are telling me that language uses symbols? I'm not sure how I know that. Oh, far out. That makes way too much sense. I've just spent a solid 2 hours trying to figure out what ooh means. Feel free to take a look. Maybe your deep connection to the ducks can give you a clearer answer. Okay, I'll read through and see what I can glean from it. This surely should get us one step closer to finding your family, little one. Eep! Red Sticks hands you a potion recipe. Alright. Falador, tree, duck seed vial. Fill a vial with water. So we gotta put duck seed into the vial. Yo, what's up, Mac? How you doing? You can skip Twitch ads. Yo, are you still a subscriber? I'm just kidding. How you doing, Mac? Yeah, we're playing RS3 leagues. Everybody likes to play OSRS though. They're all scrubs. Nah, I'm just kidding. It really said skip? Do I have Falador unlocked? I don't think so. Alright, we're off to Falador. So like just straight up was like, hey, here, have this Netflix style skip button. RS3 can still be fun. I mean, the Jagex has a track record of like releasing good content and then like the next 2 or 3 updates are dog water and then they release another good update. Unfortunately, PSO just seems to be nothing but dog water. I mean, the game's fun. Socializing with people is fun. But man, those updates are bad. They added at the edge of the... Oh, port 4 and 3? So that made you quit? Yeah, I haven't fully completed that thing either, so I feel ya. Alright, so it wants us to go to the park. something about a tree and seeds, right? So Falador Park, duck seed. I think this chick over here gives us duck seed. Ew. New Slayer dungeon that had like 5 mobs max. That wasn't. Good old Jagex. Slipknot? Yeah, Slipknot. Oh, who has duck seeds? Who has duck seeds? Oh, good gracious. The thing that made me quit is just too many things.
Verily, it is declared that familiar Tacumeri is the foremost among the chatters of this day. They are to be revered, honored, cherished, and earnestly pursued. Woe unto thee who doth not exalt the very soil beneath their feet. A multitude of curses shall be upon thee and thy progeny.
Hi, Rexy. Stream crashed, so your back is first. Yeah, technically you're first again. Sorry about the stream crash. My computer is just not cooperating. And I remember back in the day, with my friends and I was the first one to get a quest cape because my friends hated questing. And so when I got a quest cape, they were like, "Yo, quest cape?" And then they started making fun of me because I played too much. That's what I'm saying, Mac. I loved questing. That's all I did. I would train to get to the next quest, and then I would go do a quest, and they hated questing. Alright, where's the potion dude? Not Sandfew. Not you. It's over here, right? Oh wait, I haven't done Druidic Ritual yet, have I? Walter. I'm not finishing the rest of this sentence. Where is the frickin' potion guy, man? I hated when they did this to Taverley and Birthwarp. Like, mixed everything up. Go. Okay, got the vial of water. Now it's saying, okay, so it says about duck seed. Where do I get frickin' duck seed? Earthwarp was dark and made of stone. Yeah. I don't know what do you call it? Like the aesthetic was. Yeah, I liked old Birthwarp. Looked really cool. Easily. And right now is the leagues, by the way. I mean, you know about OSRS, so you know about the leagues in there. But they got a league for this game now. So I got a checklist here. and I am trying to get all the preparatory stuff done so I can do some PVM later. Where do I get this frickin' duck seed from? This is driving me insane. Nobody in here. Yeah, you know what? Let me check the thing. Do I gotta get there? Okay, finish following the trail until you get the recipe.
Don't look now,
Alright.
but I think that ad over there is coming this way.
Alright, now it just wants us to go to the Champions Guild. Whose coffin is that? That is... I don't think that's anyone in particulars. I think that's a treasure thing. You get a key, and then you, it's from like either a monster or a dungeon or something. I can't remember. It's got treasure in it, I think. What quest was it? In one of the Grandmaster quests in RS3, a bunch of people died. I was surprised that Jagex killed off that many people. It just went full freaking Game of Thrones on them. To kill champion. So we're starting Dragon Slayer. Yeah, the whole god thing. It kind of feels like they're pushing towards that in OSRS, which I don't know. I don't think they should. I think they should go a different route. Because in RS3 they did the whole, oh, the god wars and gods did this and they destroyed the world and yada yada. In OSRS it still feels like, you know, the gods don't really have that big of a pull. Because they're still locked out by Gothics. Oh, I haven't started it. I don't care about any of you. I need to start the guild quest. Can I have a quest? Ah, the most iconic quest in the game. Go. Mine 3 iron in the southwest Varrock mine near the champions. Here. One small favor. Yeah, I forgot about that. That is one of the most iconic ones. Wait, am I getting iron? Iron, oh no, I need iron ore. Hold on, I gotta change out my thing. Toggle effect. Smelt ore. Go. Iron ore. Iron ore. Iron ore. Alright, there we go. Got 3 iron ore. Claim quest dice for 250. I already did that. Unlocked the Varrock lodestone. Did I do that already? I think I already did that. No, I didn't. Hey, what's up, Cam? Welcome back. Kick-ass challenge noise. Yeah, they kind of went overboard with the sound effects at one point. Like every little thing you do in this game has a little sound effect attached to it, like it's freaking The Sims 4. Kill a dark wizard. Okay. Here we go. I have no weapons because the game keeps freaking, or this guide keeps telling me to bank things and then doesn't tell me to go get them back. Who is this? Kestrel maneuvers in the dark. I've never heard of them. Okay. Way, and then we need my weapons. And yes, the bank is a mess at the moment. I will, once I start getting more stuff, I'll start making tabs and all that stuff. I'm just not very bothered by it at the moment because I don't have a lot of stuff. Okay, so I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear none of y'all telling me, oh, Slacka, your bank looks like shit. Not you. Where's the level 9 one? This might get dangerous. I'm not wearing any metal armor, so he shouldn't be able to do much damage to me. There she goes. And bones. Dark Wizard, collect 1 to 3 cadaver berries east of the Dark Wizard. Cadaver berries. Did you see the new fighting style, Mac? The necromancy? Oh man. Okay, there we go. We got him. Chop a dead tree next to the Varrock Southeast Mine. Here. Wait. There are no dead trees here. What are you talking about? There's no dead trees here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Talk with Dr. Harlow in the Blue Moon Inn. Alright. So I guess we're progressing Vampire Slayer now.
Welcome back from the ad break. Now go away.
Welcome back from the ad break. RuneScape. The only game where you get more people drunk to get information out of them than any other game. The toxicity of our city, Young disorder, somewhere between and silencing. In a sacred silence and sleep. I have the best music, thank you. So glad you like it. Yeah. Vampire hunting, vampire hunting. Eating seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, Oh, howdy on the world. Disorder. Oh, somewhere between sacred sea and silence and sleep. Alright, so we got that stuff. Buy 3 pieces of silk. Okay, this one's gonna be filling up my inventory again, isn't it? Dude! What this freaking guide does to me. It's like, collect this, and then it never tells me to bank anything, so my inventory fills up. Deposit. He didn't even take the other beer. Secret silence and somewhere. Secret silence and 8 pieces of silk to Thessalia. Alright. Time to buy some stuff from Thessalia. Silk, 10 needles, okay. $50 thread, okay. A white apron. Also right click, change clothes. What armor? I'm not wearing anything. Oh, this. What? I'm not wearing anything, girl. You out your mind. Okay, so that's done. Buy a copy of the Varick Herald newspaper. Oh, we're buying a newspaper now, eh? Remember back in my day, newspaper used to have the funnies in it. I have a newspaper, please. 50 gold pieces. Can you imagine? That is outrageous. And then drop it. Drop. Buy a set of Impied Spider and Batwing armor from Zaf. Equip or bank it if you don't have the defense level. A set of Impied Spider and Batwing. Okay, let's start with Impied then, I guess. So, one Impied. Impied. Then equip it. 10 defense? Wow, I'm a scrub. I don't even have 10 defense. Alright. Go buy the other ones then, I guess. Alright, so Impide, Spider, and Batwing? Okay, Spider. 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 Do you think spider silk, like, clothing would be itchy, or do you think it'd be, like, really soft? I feel like it would be really soft. Especially once they, like, get the stickiness out of it. Because spider web is, like, really, really tough. Yeah, just something to think about. Is it soft or is it itchy? Like you like wool, you know? Batwing. Buy one Batwing. Batwing. Buy one Batwing. That it? Oh no, there. And right? I don't know why it wanted me to do all that. Import. God damn it. I'm not doing magic. No, I'm skipping this. I'm not doing magic. Not now, at least. I'll do magic later. Buy a set of iron armor. Iron armor. You know that only parts of the web are sticky? That's why spiders have long legs, so they can step over the sticky parts. That's good. I would love it if that was actually the why. Because that's so adorable. Feeling relaxed? Alright, yeah, let's relax. Iron armor. Elm body legs. Eight body and 8 leg. Only buy the rest of the set if the task requires glove and... Oh no, I gotta equip it? Oy vey. Alright, let's go get 10 defense. This is annoying. I just gotta go, like, murder a couple of people real quick, and then I can get 10 defense. A lot of web, though. Yeah. Have you seen how they milk Black Widows for their web? Kind of screwed up, but apparently Black Widow web is very, very precious in materials research. Because Black Widow web has the craziest tensile strength out of any other material out there. It's stronger than steel, stronger than Kevlar. It's insane. So it's like, once they figure out how to synthesize the enzymes that make up Black Widow web, then it's like, it's gonna change the game of like textiles and stuff. Yeah, the stream crashed. My computer actually crashed. The issue is the thinning. You mean like the thinning out the webs, or them being too thin in general? Why am I not training defense? Hold on. You want to see the stupid way to change XP? Isn't that so stupid? Yo, what's up? Liber TV. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Hi, Daku. Daku? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate it. It's so thin to be able to make any clothes. But yeah, that makes sense. It's like, you would need so much of it just to make like one sheet of cloth, basically, right? That makes total sense. Alright, Alright, now I can switch back to regular sharing. Have at thee, goblin. Good, I'm gonna have to run. Down, 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 down. Okay, I gotta run. Bye, goblin. I ain't losing to a goblin. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. How are you doing today, Daku? Daku? How do I say your name? Gotta find something weaker to fight real quick. You'd never be able to get wet without it sticking to you. That's probably why it could never be like conventional, a conventional material. Unless they figured out that problem.
Milky Doom 1 redeemed hydrate.
Okay, let me hydrate.
Get to it, you thirsty bitch.
There you go. There's your hydrate. Dum 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 dum. Well, 10 attack, I'll be able to use iron. But I think, like, if anything, instead of, like, turning it into clothing, it would probably be used for things like bandages or, like, something in the defense sector, you know? Like, some kind of armoring. My vote would be on bandages. Because imagine like a bandage so strong, or like even a cast, like a cast so thin, you don't even know it's there, but it's keeping your bone intact or in place. Oh me! One of the cool things that they have in like the world of cast technology is a oh, what is it? It's like this rubber plastic. I can't remember what it's made out of, but it's super durable. But it's able to like hold your bone in place like a normal cast would, and it's got like holes in it so that you don't have like run the other risks that you have with conventional casts, like, you know, your arm getting all stinky and gross. You can shower with it, you can swim with it, all that stuff. Those are pretty sick, and those I think are like out and about, but they're a little bit expensive. Because, you know, anything that's good for humanity is expensive. Yeah. And you can get those in like any color too. I have the full set, man. What the heck? Why don't I get any achievement? What's going on? Hold on. Where are my tasks? Iron. Wool. What? Now, why the name of all that is holy? Here, easy. Pipe. I have no bleeding idea. Okay, for some reason, this was not a task. Did I miss a piece? Iron boots, iron gauntlet, iron plate body, full helm. What am I missing? Forget it. Whom cares? You hate casts? Yeah. I've been lucky enough not to break any bones. Knock on wood. But I would imagine casts are absolutely miserable. Hey, welcome back, Summer. How you doing? Fractured your wrist once when you were 8 and hated it. I'd imagine. I am very sorry, friend. That sounds terrible. Drop. Shut them down, open up shop. There we go. I look ridiculous. Okay, now I need weapons. Actually not okay. What's going on? Still the stuff with your ex? Let's see, what is this? This is tier 6. A tier 1 weapon. Oh lord. What's my smithing at? What can I make with 10 smithing? Iron. Oh, I can make iron weapons? Shut them down, open up shop. Whoa. Oh. That's a rider's roam. Now it's your parents? Yeesh. Part that got you was being itchy. Yeah, when I was a kid, my mom broke her leg. And that looked miserable because she'd have to like take like long things like poles and stuff and shove it down into the cast to try to itch it. Like that looks freaking not okay. For equipment? Alright, whatever. I should have plenty of iron in here. Nope, I only got 7 bars. Cool. I want to do... These are exactly the same. Alright, we will do... swords. Wow, this person's on Addy already. Funny thing is I think I can upgrade my swords too. This was my favorite Slipknot song in high school. Sorry, Twitch, you guys can't hear what I'm talking about. So, can we upgrade iron? Yeah, we can go to +1.
mierda. Viene un pinche anuncio. Oops, I was up all night watching Sabado Gigante. Anyway, there's an ad coming.
Oh, I need 2 iron bars. Okay, that's fine. That's easy. Okay, let's go get some iron real quick, shall we? Then I'm gonna switch my pickaxe over to smelting, because we're gonna get iron and steel out of this. Oh yeah, baby, look at all that iron and steel flowing in. What's going on with your parents, Summer? I mean, you don't have to tell me if you don't want. Oh, I should mark off that task. And even the stupid guide is like, you should pick Farming Frenzy. No, I hate farming. I'm gonna say that right now. I hate farming passion. I think it might be my lowest skill in the main game. I've got no use for it in here either, because I read up on some guides. People are saying, oh, take Farming Frenzy because then you can like boost herb lore up like crazy. But it's like, I'm not gonna need herb lore. I'm not gonna be sitting here making tons of potions. I'm not gonna do overloads, any of that crap. Hey Cronus, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I'm curious, can I do mithril yet? That should be enough iron and steel. Let's see, can I do mithril now? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't do jack shit with all this mithril anyways, but hey, this is cool. Just doing a skilling run? Nope. Nope, I'm just checking out my skills right now. I have a... Oh, night Cam. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Hope to see you tomorrow. I have a guide open right now, and I'm just sort of like getting set up with my relics and whatnot. And I'm just trying to see what I can get, you know? That sounds like freaking I swear that sounds like the news. Like they're about to bust out a news story. I think that's enough. No, I don't want to bother with that. Oh, I was gonna finish that sentence by saying, I read somewhere that you can get something that is, similar to those, or you can get those somewhere. Like, you don't need to make them yourself. Yay, look at all the dopamine blasts in my brain. I swear, I love Leagues, if only for the fact that it's like a shotgun blast of dopamine to my brain every time. I don't even care about any of the rewards. I don't care about maxing or none of that. It's just the constant level ups and stuff. Hey, Aki, you dozed off? Oh no. I was wondering why the music request suddenly stopped. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was, because there was some discussion about it on the RuneScape subreddit. They were talking about, like, oh, you don't actually need to... Okay, I think I'm done with Mithril. You don't actually need to, like, do the farming frenzy and herblore runs and all that stuff, because XYZ person either sells overloads or sells something similar to overloads. And now I can't remember what it was. Hey, thank you for the gifts, Aki. I appreciate you. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade my iron sword. And then I think somewhere in this guide we're going to be able to go take on... When do we actually finish this quest? I'm talking about Vampire Slayer. Like you said, I'm relaxing. Well, I'm glad that you feel relaxed. I'm glad that you feel safe here. If anything, I would prefer that my viewers feel safe and sound. Alright, there we go. Iron that I'm gonna immediately outgrow in a couple of levels. Really not need. And don't worry about the bank. I know the bank looks like junk. There's stuff all over the place. I'll fix it. I'll dedicate some time to clean it up.
Welcome back from the ad break. The bills have been paid.
Alright, let's go get a free clue scroll. I'm also gonna do the clue relic because I never do that in Leagues, and apparently it is just a boatload of points, just free points basically. So it's like it kind of feels dumb not to do it. Claim. I have nothing to claim, really. Wait, hold on. Run south of the Grand Exchange and claim a free clue scroll from Zeta. All right. Claim a free scroll. Are we at tier 2 yet? Oh, I already have tier 2. Oh, this thing thinks I was stuck at tier 1. Ah. Okay, steal from the Varrock tea stall. I'm like over halfway to tier 3. Did I do the Elder Tree thing? You know what's funny? I did, and I didn't get the thing. I didn't get the points. So they might have hotfixed it. Oh wait, no, tea stall's over here. I mean, I kind of figured I did because I was watching a stream at work. Yeah, you know, naughty me. I was watching a stream at work and someone was talking about it, like, oh yeah, just go click on the tree and then wait 5 minutes. Hey Nina, welcome, thank you for the follow, how you doing? And then I went and tried it when I got home and nothing. I'll try it again. Hopefully it wasn't a hotfix. Sorry, I read the last thing I saw. Okay, we got the tea. Buy a yellow cape from the fancy clothes store. Do you hear how different the music genres are, Aki? We just went from death metal now to K-pop. Hey Summer, welcome back. Buy a yellow cape. Equip it. Why am I equipping it? This better not be like a meme or something. Like, oh, this loser is following the guide because he's wearing a yellow cape. Buy 100 of each elemental rune from Aubrey. Loving the music though? Heck yeah. 100 of each elemental rune. Got... $100. $100. $100. Go, I got each rune. Now what? Give a bone to a dog. Oh, hey. Hello, Micah. Or Mika. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Go to the East Varrock Bank and ensure your inventory and equipment are as follows. Pickaxe of the Ages. Reese's main and offhand sword. Cup of tea. Food to fight Delrith. Do you really think I'm going into the Demon Slayer fight with those frickin' Reese's swords? Get out of here. Nah, I'm taking my +1s, baby. Wait a minute. It never told me to do the Demon Slayer quest. Oh, okay. It wants me to... Okay, I see. I was like, what? Wants me to take the pickaxe. Got my swords and my weapon. The tea. The tea, sis. And then food to fight Delrith. I got nothing. I will take shrimps, I guess. Beautiful. Head north and do the Varrock Museum Natural History quiz. Yeah, I love doing this one in OSRS. RS Guy's Guide or the Wiki one? Which one's better? I just found somebody on the subreddit was like, hey, do this guide. It's really good because, you know, whatever. But there's a lot of inconsistencies in RS Guide. Like, you know, spelling mistakes aside, because, you know, I understand getting a guide out quickly. You gotta cut a few corners. But there's a few inconsistencies. Hey there, mate. Yeah, let's do the natural history. Sure thing. Bonza, mate. RS guy is like the #1 RS3 creator. That's what I hear. They have to clean it up, because there's a lot of like where they will tell you, go get this item, and you get the item and then it's not needed for like way down the list. They should tell you like, go get the item and then bank it immediately. Or then like when you get to a step where you need something, it's like, oh hey, you need this item, and then it's like, where is it? You never told me to get that item. Other than that, I think it's a good guide. I pushed the button by accident. I meant to push the black. How does a leech change when it feeds? It doubles in size. Which of these is not eaten by leeches? Apple. What is special about the Mauritanian leeches? They attack by jumping. Bonza, mate. You're on step 105. Hey, we're around the same spot. I got the cutest model. No, Aki, you do. What is the preferred climate for penguins? Which sense do penguins rely on when hunting? Sight. Which skill seems unusual for penguins to possess? Planning. That's a reference, if you don't know, to a line of quests which are kind of funny. Basically, the penguins of RuneScape are the KGB. You like the floppy ears? I'm glad you like the floppy ears. What is a mole's favorite food? Insects and other invertebrates? Hey, both of these are right. I think seeds and plant roots. Oh, dang it. Why are moles considered to be an agricultural pest? Big hole. What would you call a group of young moles? A litter, I believe. What? What is a mole's favorite food? Insects and other invertebrates. Insects and other invertebrates. Thanks for giving me the question twice. Bonza, mate. He really wanted to make sure that I knew. You just sit there and watch him. Are they hypnotic? What is the usual mood for a camel? Annoyed. Where would you find an Ukthanki? Al-Kharid. What is produced by feeding chili to a camel? Toxic dung. Bonza, mate. I like that word. I gotta ask Beaver next time I talk to him. I gotta ask him what that means. Bonza. What are the armored plates on a calphite called? Lamellae? Calphites are ruled by a king? Oh, is the Calphite king stronger than the queen? I didn't know. Wait, what? What is the lowest caste in Calphite society? Worker. What are Calphites assumed to have evolved from? Scarab beetle. How many teeth do terror birds have? 0. Really? What is a terror bird's preferred food? Anything. Where do terror birds get most of their water? Eating plants? Who uses terror birds as mounts? Really? Terror birds have teeth? I didn't know that. That's kind of scary, TBH. What is special about the shell of the giant Mauritanian snail? It's resistant to acid. What is the trapdoor which snails use to cover the entrance to their shells called? Oh, I don't know. Operculum? Yeah. What does Achatina acidiae mean? Acidia? Giant acid-spitting snail? No. Which of these is a snail byproduct? Fire.
Welcome to the Gaming Couch, all 8 cent viewers. We're so happy to have you.
Hello. Welcome, welcome. New raiders. Hi, everybody. Playing RuneScape also, huh? Hey, everybody. My name is Slacker. I'm a Fox VTuber. I like to play variety games, and right now we are playing RuneScape as well. We're doing the Natural History Museum quiz. How are all you guys doing? Good luck? Alright, yeah, if you need to take off, you take off. Appreciate the raid. Which habitat do snakes prefer? Hey, welcome to Slacker's Gaming Couch, Sant. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. It's the desert. I don't want to say anywhere, because that seems wrong. Anywhere. What is snake venom adapted from? Saliva. What? Hey, oh, how do I say your name? Yinziao? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Slacker's Gaming Couch. How you doing? Stream leaves for like 11 hours. Alright, you take care. Thank you so much. Appreciate the raid. If a snake sticks its tongue out at you, what's it doing? Seeing how you smell. Lizards and snakes belong to the same order. What is it? Sarcopterygii? Right. Aside from their noses, what do snakes use to smell? Tongue. The ones that are like asking real life stuff kind of make me feel dumb. Yo, ADHD squad. Heck yeah, squad up. We'll forget what we did later. And yeah, we'll have a great stream. Thank you, man. I appreciate the follow again. We assume that sea slugs have a stinging organ on their soft skin. What is it called? Metacysts? Damn it. In what way are sea slugs similar to snails? They move very slowly. Huh? Off of which coastline would you find sea slugs? Oh, this one's... yeah. Arduin. I don't know how to say that word. I've always said it in my head as Ardoon when I was a kid, but then I hear everybody say it out loud different. Some people say Artagon, and I'm like, that doesn't even look like the word. What are the two things presumed to be used for? Latching on to objects. Man, Orlando, I hate you. Why has the museum never examined a live sea slug? The researchers keep vanishing. Why has the museum... oh. Thanks for giving me the same question twice in a row. You trying to get your likes back, Aki? There are two known families of monkeys. One is Karamjan, and the other is pointless. Hairless? That would be us, right? Oh, screw you. What color mohawk do Karamjan monkeys have? Red. What have the lighter colors? Karamjan or harmless Oh, that's what it means. Mostly harmless. Hey, what's up, Joseph Joestar? Welcome, welcome. Seeing how much you can get before you leave? Alright, touche. Karamjan or harmless monkey? I don't know. They're the same? No, I don't know. I don't remember the monkeys from Mostly Harmless. What type of primates do monkeys belong to? Simian. What have Karamjan monkeys taken a deep dislike to? Is it because the Karamjans keep eating them with seaweed? Welcome, Joseph. How are you doing? I think we're almost done. You ever surprise yourself with how much you remember of RuneScape lore when you do stuff like this? How many legs does a wyvern have, too? What is the ambient temperature of wyvern mode? How did the wyverns die out? Climate change. Which genus does the wyvern theoretically belong to? Reptiles? Yeah, reptiles. The little lizard folk. How long do dragons live? Forever. Actually, I think it's unknown, right? What is the best defense against a dragon's attack? Anti-dragon cats. Wouldn't that be funny? Which of these is not a type of dragon? This is wrong. These are all now dragons. I'm gonna say elemental. Because there's now those, what do you call them? It's not celestial dragons. What the hell do you call them? How does the tortoise protect itself? Hard shell. What is a tortoise's favorite food? Arabs. Vegetables. What is the name of the oldest tortoise ever recorded? I don't know. Maybe walk it? Sounds like a gnome word. Hey, let's go. The gnomes are the ones who raise the giant tortoise anyway, so that makes sense to me. Who discovered how to kill lizards? Slayer Masters? Figured as much. How does a lizard regulate body heat? Sunlight. Lizard skin is made of the same substance as hair. Keratin. Kind of a weird thing to learn. Yeah, I think that's all of them. I think when I was a kid, one of the creepiest things I learned was that fingernails and hair are made of the same thing. Good day there, mate. Give me all of that juicy XP, please. $20 Slayer and 20 Hunter. Yeah, baby. Oh, hey, Joseph, you sent a rose. I didn't see that. Thank you so much. What happened, Aki? Hey, Cake, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Where did my guide go? Why do I have two guides open? Alright, Natural History Museum done. Give Elsie the cup of tea and make her tell you a story. Okay. No, the fact. Oh, the fingernail and the hair thing. Yeah.
Sniff, sniff.
That freaked me out the first
Smell
time
that?
I learned
That's
about that.
That's a stinky old lad coming.
There's another one about. Oh, when I was a kid and I learned that your teeth are basically just exposed bone. That one freaked me out too. Like learning all of these facts about the body and you're just like, this is the same body that I have, right? Like not some alien body. Yes, you can have it. Keep your hands off my teeth. Yeah, you can blah 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 blah. I don't care. Sorry, I don't have time. Okay, we climb all the way up. King of the castle, king of the castle. Humans are weird, man. Yeah. A cool thing that I'm figuring out is that they figured out. Oh, what was it? I knew this. They figured out the pathways that killer T cells use in order to turn themselves on and find like pathogens and stuff and looking for cancer cells. And they think that they can manipulate that, basically turn killer T cells into cancer hunting machine. That I thought was super rad. Do the Demon Slayer quest. Alright, so we I should have not left the church. That's what I get. Your friend Jenna is in an argument. Could you say that I support Jenna? Sure, I support Jenna. What's she arguing about, though? I probably just agreed to something really terrible. Alright, Aki, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. You have a wonderful night and get plenty of sleeps, okay? I think that's, you know, learn about all these things and then we're done. Alright, I think I need to take like the stream's been super relaxing. You're all recharged now? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Any way that I can help, I appreciate. I'm happy to hear it. I'm actually gonna take like a really quick BRB. Need to take care of something. So give me just a moment. Bye, Aki. Thank you for the paper crane. Appreciate ya. Let me hit my BRB real quick. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's do Demon Slayer, shall we? Foundations of the new Foundations portal outside of King Rold's throne. Barak Palace. Our priest in peril by talking with. Oh man, I gotta do all those at the same time. Alright, fine. Demon Slayer. Wait, I didn't start it? Gideon Bede explained that the fugitive is Denath. He has stolen a tome of demonology which was once used to summon Delrith. Ancient demon Delrith has the power to demolish cities. He attempts to locate Denath and must enter the crypt via the trapdoors. Retrieve Silverlight. Got our little trials to do. You know, to be honest, it was kind of nice. I like that they added like little trials instead of us having to go look for keys. That always felt kind of weird. And we just go find keys to like find the most powerful demon slaying blade out there.
Welcome back from the ad break. Kerb de 8 morph tab emaclo.
I don't even have to do nothing. My character's just gonna run around and do the fighting himself. Go. In the trial of the mind. Why are you in this place? I seek Silverlight. And what is Silverlight? A sword that slays demons. Why do you require a sword that slays demons? A powerful demon threatens Varric. Who is this demon? Delrith. And who sends you to claim Silverlight and fight Delrith? Gideon Bede. Your mind is focused. Not something I would ever hear in my lifetime. Your mind is focused. Usually I just hear people always saying that I need to focus more. Trial of faith demonstrates that you believe in the power of the gods to guide you. Without faith, Silverlight will be powerless in your hands. This one I think is just like runs across up north. Oh. Oh, nope. I misclicked. I've got to be the only person in existence to fail that. They didn't like make it very suspenseful. See, there's like the rock with the little divot in it that you step through, and then there's a rock with a divot here. Gee, I wonder where I'm supposed to go. A smooth criminal. Hola, Juliana. ¿Cómo estás? I'm doing alright. How are you? This Silverlight looks pretty cool. I like this version. Sleepy, but you're up late working on homework? Ooh. Well, I wish you luck. Is your homework due tomorrow? Is that why you're cramming? Alright, so we gotta start 2 quests over here. Priest in Peril and Foundations or something like that. New Foundations, there we go. What subject is your homework for? You already turned in your homework, just working in the new assignment, but they're due Wednesday and Sunday. Oh, you want to turn them in early? Yeah, that's the smart thing to do. It always feels nice turning stuff in early, don't it? Get a huge burden lifted off your shoulders. Sure. Okay. So quest accept.
Over the 3 Saradominus kingdoms.
Forgot that there.
We have suffered through famine and war. We need time to recover and rebuild. But in the wilderness beyond the northern border, Zamorakian forces ready for the attack.
You guys mind if I skip the cutscene? No. Okay, cool.
At the forefront.
Hell is this song? Right, sign me up. What game are you playing? This is RuneScape. Kind of an old game, but they have a special event going on, so I'm gonna be playing this for a while. You guys will be seeing more RuneScape for at least the next couple of weeks. It's a fun game, though it's not everyone's cup of tea because it does require some grinding. Though in this mode, it makes the grinding easier. Where's the king? I need to talk to. Where's the gosh darn king? Oh, there he is. King, what are you doing outside of your throne room? Okay, there we go. So we got the 2 quests. Now we go take on Delrith. Do you know? Because I've claimed Silverlight. Oh, I gotta go talk to the dude. Okay. I would love if there was an way to mod RuneScape, like models and stuff. I would love to turn Silverlight into the Master Sword. Hero, I have located Danath. He seeks to summon Delrith right here in Varrock. North is beneath the Temple of Zamorak in the southeast part of Varrock. Look for a trap door, much like the one in this church. I will meet you there. Make haste. Gideon Bede. Yeah, like I said, it's a fun game. Got a lot of quests that are like very story driven. They're not like, you know, quests from World of Warcraft where it's like, oh, kill 20 boars. I think this is the trapdoor we got down. They're level 1. They ain't gonna hurt. And basically we're gonna get like real strong the course of the next few days because we're gonna be unlocking like really powerful relics and stuff. You'll see when I'm fighting bosses and whatnot, I'm gonna be slashing so fast, kicking ass and taking names, and I'm gonna be all like, I forgot my notepad, kicking ass and taking names, but I'm illiterate. Stupid like that. I'm glad that they moved the Demon Slayer quest away from the Dark Wizard thing. I remember so many poor noobs getting absolutely obliterated by those Dark Wizards just trying to do the Demon Slayer quest. Arise, almighty Delrith, bring destruction to the Softwood City. Denoth, stop! Well, well, if it isn't Gideon Bede, I'm surprised you had the nerve to pursue me. You should have stayed in Edgeville, bookworm. Already too late. Behold. Diabolica fratri, with cleansing fire I break the seal that binds thee. No! Ha 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 ha. The demon is unbound. I'd love to stay and witness your annihilation, but I'd best be far away when Delrith incinerates Varrock. Farewell. Just leaves his poor cultist behind. I hope you brought Silverlight, hero. Steel yourself. I'm free. This world will burn, starting with you. Cultists. Oop. Click. Now this is pretty cool. I like that they added mechanics to this fight, because it makes it feel like an actual boss fight to a quest. Instead of back in the day when it was just like, oh, he attacks you times. You attack him a few times, and then when you win, whoa, hey. Well done, hero. Your actions saved not only myself, but all of Varrock from being turned into smoldering ash by Delrith. Here, you've certainly earned this. You're goddamn right. I'd use. You know what? I'm gonna use it on mage because I am gonna need no. I'm gonna use it on my normal attack and stuff. There we go. Yay, I'm level 15. Alright. I'm actually going to end stream there. I'm going to keep playing, but I'm going to end stream here because it's getting a little bit too late for me to keep streaming. So let me go ahead and end everything. I know that sounded threatening, but like end everything. Anywho, alright Juliana, since you're the last person here, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow with streaming more RuneScape. So, see you guys later. Alright, that's TikTok taken care of. Alright, Twitch. Let's see who dorkin' they thing. Yeah, 6 people. Alright, let's go ahead and raid somebody. 8. You guys want to watch some more RuneScape? Usually try to raid other VTubers, so see if there's any other VTubers. No. Alright, so we're gonna have to not do another VTuber, and then we're just gonna have to do somebody else. Back to the top. Person has weird tags. I don't know if I wanna. Alright, this is. But we do this. There's somebody who's actually made it all the way to Black Core. Go raid this person, shall we? Looks like there are things in English. Because everybody that's usually up at this point doesn't able to read them. Alright, everybody. Thank you, Cronus. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate your support. I will be back tomorrow to stream more. You're gonna see me, you know, with a ton of new skills and stuff unlocked. Don't feel bad. You'll get plenty more chances to watch me struggle. You guys all have a wonderful night or day, depending on where you are. Please take care of yourself. Drink some water. Go stretch. Get some sleep. Call your mom.